As a tribute stand on the podium, the horn sounds. Lagdoof runs away. Killer Moth runs away. Ice Pick Joe, Grimlock, Oswald Cobblepot, and the Duke share things. Pagan Min scares Chris Walker away. Marcus Phoenix grabs a backpack. Clayface runs away. Crash Bandicoot finds a canteen full of water. Gorilla Grodd runs away. Cervantes runs away. Echidna finds a backpack. Pyramid Head finds a bag full of explosives. Rebecca Chambers runs away. John Arbuckle runs into the cornucopia and hides. The Blight decapitates Bertolt Huva with a sword. Jormungandr runs away. King Oddball finds a bow, some arrows in the quiver. Dogwelder 2 kills Ra's al Ghul as he tries to run. Peakfinger runs away. Rengoku takes a handful of throwing knives. Ragnar Lothbrok runs away. Byakuya runs away. Minerva sets off an explosive, killing the Popes, the Egg of the Perfect World, and Zenyatta. Yotsuba runs away. Goopy Legrande grabs a shield. Victor Zaz throws a knife into Rafiki's chest. John Alien takes a sickle. Roberto 9000, Mr. Clark, Doomfist, Satan, and the Glunch run away. Terrence, Albert Wesker, Aswell, and Palpatine kill themselves. John Seed runs in the cornucopia and hides. Hagrid receives a trident. Zeke runs away.
Yes.
I'm back. I was opening my window.
Nice.
Cervantes and John Alperacle work together for the day. Victor Zaz tends to John Seed's wounds. Pagan Min injures himself. Crash Bandicoot discovers a cave. Jormungandr kills Marcus Phoenix for his supplies.
No, I died.
You did. Gorilla Grodd, Roberto 9000, and Clayface successfully ambush and kill John Alien, the Duke, and Rebecca Chambers. Pyramid Head
Damn.
defeats Oswald Cobblepot but
The
spares his
Duke is
life.
dead. That
Also, I don't know
sucks.
if you heard the
So is
first.
Rebecca.
Did you hear
No,
like
I
the
didn't.
beginning of it? Like 16 people died. It was nuts.
Really? Damn. Because my mom was talking to me. So can
Okay.
you repeat that?
Sure. I don't know how to go back. Okay, yeah. I'll just repeat the deaths.
Okay.
The Blight decapitates Bertolt Hoover with a sword.
Oh.
Dogwelder 2 kills Ra's al Ghul as he tries to run. Minerva sets
I
off an
turned that one.
explosive, killing the Popes, Egg of the Perfect World, and Zenyatta. Victor Zaz throws a knife into Rafiki's chest. Terrence, Albert Wesker, Aswell, and Palpatine kill themselves. Anyways, back to current events. Dogwelder 2 injures himself. Byakuya defeats the Glunch but spares his life. Hagrid dies of hypothermia. Rengoku makes a wooden spear. King Oddball kills Minerva with a sickle. Mr. Clark collects fruit from a tree. Satan camouflages in the bushes. Ragnar Lothbrok receives a hatchet. Lagdoof thinks about home. Zeke discovers a river. The Blight goes hunting. Chris Walker accidentally detonates a landmine trying to arm it. Ice Pick Joe goes fishing. Echidna steals from Yotsuba. Goopy Legrande chases Grimlock. Killer Moth overhears
Abe, do you
Peakfinger
have any
talking to
sand in
Doomfist.
your chest?
Jesus Christ. Yes.
Can I
17
have
people
it?
You
died
live
on
by
the
a
first
beach,
round.
Lucas.
I do? Wait.
Lucas, you're
I
dumb.
suppose.
Clayface, Yotsuba, Zeke, and Peakfinger sleep in shifts. Mr. Clark cooks his food before putting his fire out. Killer Moth convinces Jormungandr to smuggle with him. Rengoku climbs a tree to rest. John Arbuckle, the Blight, and Dogwelder 2 unsuccessfully ambush Satan, John Seed, and Pagan Min, who kill them instead. 3 Far Cry characters. Pyramid Head begs for King Oddball to kill him. He refuses. The Glunch, Roberto 9000, Byakuya, and Icepick Joe sleep in shifts. Grimlock climbs a tree to rest. Lagdoof cooks food. Echidna screams for help. Crash Bandicoot sees a fire but stays hidden. Doomfist thinks about winning. Goopy Legrande receives a hatchet. Cervantes climbs a tree to rest. Oswald Cobblepot looks at the night sky. Gorilla Grodd quietly hums. Victor Zaz destroys Ragnar Lothbrok's supplies when he's asleep. Oswald Cobblepot and Crash Bandicoot work together for the day. Cervantes makes a wooden spear. Clayface searches for firewood. Peakfinger forces Goopy Legrande to kill Victor Zaz or Mr. Clark. He decides to kill Mr. Clark. Yotsuba and John Seed work together. Icepick Joe makes a wooden spear. Zeke stalks Lagdoof. Ragnar Lothbrok thinks about home. Doomfist tries to spearfish with a trident. Roberto 9000 diverts Byakuya's attention and runs away. Satan chases King Oddball. Killer Moth receives fresh food. Pagan Min dies trying to escape the arena. Grimlock defeats Rengoku but spares his life. Gorilla Grodd, Pyramid Head, Echidna, and the Glunch raid Jormungandr's camp while he is hunting. How does Jormungandr fit in the arena? That's the main question. Oswald Cobblepot receives a hatchet. Yotsuba thinks about home. Cervantes and Pyramid Head run into each other and decide to truce. Byakuya, Rengoku, and Jormungandr sleep in shifts. The Glunch, Roberto 9000, Grimlock, and Ragnar Lothbrok tell each other ghost stories. Killer Moth, Satan, and Victor Zaz sleep in shifts. Echidna goes hunting. Lagdoof thinks about winning. Goopy Legrande is awoken by nightmares. Zeke and Ice Pick Joe sleep in shifts. Clayface climbs a tree to rest. Doomfist passes out from exhaustion. Peakfinger forces John Seed to kill Gorilla Grodd or King Oddball. He decides to kill King Oddball. Crash Bandicoot crashes out. Zeke kills Yotsuba with her own weapon. Killer Moth receives an explosive. Crash Bandicoot attacks Peakfinger, but she escapes. Byakuya begs for Goopy Legrande to kill him. He refuses. What?
Hmm?
Shiny meatloaf?
Sometimes.
Good answer. Clayface tends to Victor Zaz's wounds. Roberto 9000, Echidna, and Lagdoof start fighting, but Echidna runs away as Roberto 9000 kills Lagdoof. Doomfist
Rip.
and John Seed work together for the day. Grimlock bashes Oswald Cobblepot's head in with a mace. Rengoku, Cervantes, Gorilla Grodd, and Jormungandr raid Pyramid Head's camp. Ragnar Lothbrok travels to high ground. Icepick Joe just makes a swing shot. The Glunch discovers River Satan receives a hatchet. Cervantes, Ragnar Lothbrok, Zeke, and Jormungandr sleep in shifts. Crash Bandicoot sets off an explosive, killing Clayface. Rengoku defeats Roberto 9000 but spares his life. Pyramid Head tries to sleep. John Seed climbs a tree to rest. Goopy Legrande treats his infection. Victor Zaz begs for Peakfinger to kill him. She refuses. Killer Moth receives a hatchet. The Glunch defeats Echidna but spares her life. Doomfist, Icepick Joe, Byakuya, Grimlock, and Satan track down and kill Gorilla Grodd. Grimlock receives fresh food. Pyramid Head receives clean water. Rengoku kills Jormungandr with his own weapon. Icepick Joe, Echidna, Goopy Legrande, and Victor Zaz hunt together. The Glunch questions his sanity. Satan discovers a river. Crash Bandicoot receives a hatchet. Peakfinger thinks about home. Cervantes runs away from John Seed. Byakuya tries to spearfish with a trident. Zeke ambushes Roberto 9000 and kills him. Killer Moth scares off Ragnar Rothbrok. Doomfist accidentally detonates a landmine trying to arm it. Grimlock and the Glunch fight Rengoku and Echidna. Rengoku and Echidna survive. Peakfinger tends to Crash Bandicoot's wounds. Cervantes convinces Pyramid Head to snuggle with him. Awesome. Icepick Joe thinks about winning. Victor Zaz receives clean water. Killer Moth loses sight of where he is. Goopy Legrande receives an explosive. John Seed attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Satan and Ragnar Rothbrok hold hands. Byakuya goes to sleep. Zeke thinks about winning. Lucas, I just thought of something.
What?
Jaguar Lothbrok.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, it works.
It does.
Genius. Victor Zaz doesn't go to the feast. Goopy Legrande. Oh yeah, there's a feast by the way. Victor Zaz and Goopy Legrande don't go. Byakuya kills Ragnar Lothbrok with his own weapon. Pyramid Head doesn't go. Rengoku dies of an infection. Echidna's trap kills Killer Moth. Icepick Joe kills Cervantes as he tries to run.
Rengoku fucking died.
Yeah, he did. Crash Bandicoot doesn't go to the feast. Zeke overpowers Satan somehow, killing him. Peakfinger doesn't go. John Seed doesn't go. Peakfinger, Pyramid Head, Victor Zaz, and Icepick Joe raid Byakuya's camp while he is hunting. John Seed camouflages in the bushes. Am I hearing Omori sound effects? Abe, are you playing Omori?
No.
Okay, I guess I'm just losing my mind. Zeke
No.
goes hunting.
Declan
Yeah.
secretly joined the party.
I believe it. Echidna discovers cave. Goopy
Yeah,
Legrande
for
and
some reason
Crash
Gavin
Bandicoot
doesn't get
hunts other
notifications when he
trees.
joins.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird.
I didn't get a notification when you joined earlier, Abe.
Well, I get a notification when any of you guys join, unless I'm not here, which I guess
Yeah.
I don't know.
Obviously. Icepick Joe convinces Echidna to snuggle with him. John Seed stays awake all night. Goopy Legrande and Crash Bandicoot run into each other and decide to truce. Peakfinger thinks about home. Zeke defeats Byakuya but spares his life. Victor Zaz thinks about winning. Pyramid Head thinks about winning. Zeke defeats Victor Zaz but spares his life. Pyramid Head accidentally detonates a landmine trying to arm it. Goopy Legrande defeats Byakuya but spares his life. John Seed goes fishing. Icepick Joe dies of hunger. Peakfinger camouflages in the bushes. Echidna questions her sanity. Crash Bandicoot goes fishing. Victor Zaz and Byakuya tell each other stories. Echidna tends to Goopy Legrande's wounds. John Seed and Zeke hold hands. Crash Bandicoot and Pinkfinger run into each other and decide to truce. John Seed makes a slingshot. Victor Zaz is pricked by thorns. Zeke and Echidna work together for the day. Goopy Legrande receives medical supplies. Byakuya receives medical supplies. Peak Finger discovers a cave. Crash Bandicoot travels to higher ground. John Seed, Victor Zaz, Peak Finger, and Echidna sweep in shifts. Zeke, Goopy Legrande, and Byakuya get into a fight. Goopy Legrande triumphantly kills them both. Crash Bandicoot receives medical supplies. Crash Bandicoot forces Victor Zaz to kill John Seed or Echidna. He decides to kill John Seed. Peak Finger searches for water source. Goopy Legrande practices his archery. Crash Bandicoot falls into a pit and dies. Peak Finger convinces Echidna to snuggle with her. Victor Zaz screams for help. Goopy Legrande cries to sleep. Peak Finger catches Echidna off guard and kills her. Victor Zaz makes a swing shot. Goopy Legrande questions his sanity. Peak Finger starts a fire. Goopy Legrande sets up camp for the night. Victor Zaz starts a fire. The final three. Victor Zaz attacks Peak Finger, but Goopy Legrande protects her, killing Victor Zaz.
Awesome.
Goopy Legrande falls into a pit and dies. The winner is Peak Finger.
Awesome. You saved her just to fall into his
Yep,
demise.
he saved her, and he was a
He
simp
sunk in
through and through. He
darkness.
saved her life and then killed himself.
Yep.
Simp.
Simp.
Simpy Legrande.